Hello everybody, Astocky here, and welcome back to the Technicality server. Ooh, we got doors now. Nice. Whoops, that was not intentional. Ooh, armor stands. Are those? Full suits of iron armor. Force logs. An empty case, are you? Ooh, give me that back. We'll get a hammer. Just wanting to see what's changed since the last time I was here. Ooh. It's a bit of a hollow roof now. Get the feeling there's going to be a whole lot more magic walls. I wonder if anything else has changed. The rest of the map looks pretty similar. Gonna just duck past. Shh, chickens. Gonna duck past and have a quick look over here. Yeah, that all looks pretty much the same. So, there is my mage tower. I was having a look on red blocks, really. I was having a look on Google, really, looking at a whole lot of different options for mage towers and things like that, and I found some designs I really liked that aren't too much bigger than this. They kind of narrow as they go up and have a pointed like roof on them, and they have a little tower that comes off to the side. I would really like to go for something like that. The problem that I have is I really want this, well, not this part doesn't bother me, but I really want this part to be like facing the sky. How much power have we got in here? Almost none. How about this one? 50,000. And that's 100% powered as well. So yeah, there's still a long way that I want to go, and I really want this to be on the surface. You know, to be like a mage with all the lightning striking down and that kind of stuff. Now the level below this one, I want to do a neutral essence altar. And I also want to fix this, because this is just area mode. This is just not going to be big enough for my needs. Basically a tier 1 altar is that. A tier 2 altar is one extra lot of blocks around it. A tier 3 is 2 blocks outside of that. A tier 4 is like 2 blocks outside of that, and a tier 5 is I think 3 blocks outside of that. So it needs to get really big, which means I'm going to go area mode back on for a second. That acted like a step down. That was my intention. That's good. I did this one. Okay, that took me down further than I intended. And my digger's backpack is absorbing all of my cobblestone. Yeah, I'm going to have to turn you off area mode because you can't be trusted. Or I can't be trusted to use you. Not entirely sure which one it is yet. Now we're just going to go this way a little ways. In fact, I don't really want to go too far that way, because then it'll end up being outside of the protected area. So I want to, yeah, I really want to have it as close to central as possible. I might have to make another way to get down there and leave it roughly where it is. How far is central? So we want from here, we want this block, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks. This block, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks. Actually, 1 block further back would be the center. So yeah, not sure how I'm going to handle that yet. I'll probably have a think about it off camera. It's going to be a little while before I get started with blood magic, and like you can see, that is not an area that's protected. So I want to be, not that I think that a whole lot of stuff's going to happen. It's just good practice. But what I do need is a lot more netherrack. So off to the nether again. I'm going to take advantage of this thing in area mode. I'm going to see what we can see. Now I've got somewhere marked a waypoint. So I can see what my waypoints are. Center map on selected up marker end, maybe? Oops. Okay, let's get back to where we were, and let's stop stuffing around with the map until I know what I'm doing. Okay. And it's night time, so it's actually not a bad time to go to the nether. Obviously the nether doesn't care whether it's day or night. But what I want is I want a whole lot of netherrack. I'm going to cook it into nether bricks. I'm going to make a few nether brick stairs and things like that. Area mode activated. Yeah, I'm going to make a few nether brick stairs and things that will hopefully allow me to do some good stuff. How are we doing? Netherrack is so fast, I love this stuff. Just got to be careful, I don't want to break my pick this time. I thought I did last time. And this is my Fortune 3 pick, so I don't want to break it. I'm probably going to very, very soon make myself... wow, this is going to take a while. Yeah, I'm probably going to, in the fairly near future, make myself a speed, maybe a speed 3 or speed 4 pick. Yeah, I'm going to have to come back and get that nether quartz later. Whatever, it's putting it away for me. I will keep going. Because obviously Fortune 3 really helps in these kind of circumstances. Although not always. So yeah, as soon as I get to the next tier of Darkcraft, I'm going to replace this with a Fortune 4, which is the highest level. And I want to get a speed 4 or speed 5 pickaxe if I can. I think speed 5 is possible, but obviously I need to be the tier, even another tier higher again, before I can make that level. So all of these things are going to take some time. Area mode activated. I didn't bring any of my shards with me, darn it. Tell you what though, digging individual blocks is fish mucks. That was the last one. Area mode deactivated. Not going to break another pick. And hopefully I got a fair bit of netherrack anyway. Yeah, about a couple of stacks. These pigs are going, what is this man doing? But not important. What is important is getting back inside. Can't even spell home correctly apparently. Because I definitely feel like I need to sleep the night away so that it's safe to come back out. And then as soon as I do that, I'm going to start the serious job of fixing this up and making it look better. I can't do any of that stuff. Where is my bucket? V. B. Really need to repair this thing. I have this crazy feeling that it's going to use up all of my liquid essence to my liquid force to keep doing this though. Did I call it liquid force or liquid essence just then? Had a bit of a a brain issue. That's got to be pretty good, right? Yep, excellent. Never, ever, ever leave it unlocked. So what we are doing here is we are aiming to make this place look a little bit nicer. Sorry, that got a bit of a weird kind of throat thing going on at the moment. Hopefully I've got it clear now. So what I'm going to do is put this in here. Each one of these that cooks. Where are my charge foci? Bottom. Bottom, 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 bottom. Obviously, when it was pulled apart, it didn't keep its foci. There they go. Taking its time, taking its time. So there we go, we got 2 nether bricks out of it. So the intention of what I'm going to do here now, once I have these, forestry backpack. You got stuff right? Excellent. Crafting table is an absolute necessity. You can sit just here in the corner. It's a pretty full setup. The idea is to now be able to go and make some nether bricks. I think this is how you make nether brick stairs, isn't it? No, okay. So that's why this thing doubles, and that's a good thing. And you can see the power goes from here to here to here. So I've got huge amounts of power. So you can see every now and then you get a Vintium dust, plus it does take a little while to update sometimes. There we go, got 4 nether brick stairs. And so what I'm intending to do, and obviously it's going to mess up my torch placement a little. For this one, I'm going to do a good size window. And you can do nether brick half slabs, right? Please tell me you can. Well, not with that many you can't. Okay. Excellent. So, not entirely sure how it's going to look for this one. In fact, it's probably not going to look good for this one because it's higher. The idea was going to be to go boop, boop, and throw another slab there. And now we've got a bit of a window. No, it's a digger's backpack. Just get a bit more netherrack back out and fill that back up. When we go downstairs and look in, we should, yeah, you know, we got, and there'll be another one above that. So we've got a little bit of texture that'll kind of break up that plane surface. And once we add a few more of those, I'm hoping that that'll do a reasonable job of making this not look super boring. And now that I've done that, I obviously need to put some torches back. So I'm thinking torches on either side of the window is going to be the way to do it. So I thought I dropped one. Okay, so let's have a look here. Now the problem here is going to be lighting this up is going to be difficult because of the ladder that's there. Because you obviously can't put a torch there. Can't put it there. Don't like the look of torches at ground level. Whatever will I do? That is not symmetrical, but I think I can cope with that. Yeah, I'm thinking, because nether brick itself is too dark for my tastes. I don't like the way that it looks. But if you do something a little bit differently with it, I kind of like where that goes. End up with a lot of slabs. Nowhere near enough stairs. Yeah, and it all has that very nether theme to it. In fact, I'd like to light this with glowstone blocks. Are you? I don't think glowstone blocks were they? What do we click on here? Ooh, illusion blocks. Yeah, cool. Crystal. I'm gonna call it a crystal file because I can't pronounce that word at all. Life force capturing device. Ooh, can summon creatures to do your bidding. That's pretty awesome, but it takes moonstone. Don't think we have very much. Don't think we really have any of that at all. Why did I come back to this level? It would be nice if this thing cooked a bit quicker, but I like the fact that it's doubling my ores and it's occasionally producing some more Vintium dust for me, because that stuff is pretty useful. So yeah, I'm not going to obviously finish this on camera, because that's going to take just a little bit, really. Because that's going to take just a little bit too long. So what I will do while I'm on camera is go find some more witchwood so I can finish the floors. Because, be honest, I'm a little annoyed with the floors at the moment. Definitely going to need more. I love the way it kind of piles everything up together for me. I don't know what it is that's doing that. I think it's bucket. Well, which should be the cauldron part of the server. Whatever it is, love it to death. That is just a really cool thing. No more blocks scattered all over the place, no more block lag, and it does a much better job of kind of grouping the blocks than regular Minecraft does, because vanilla does it as well, but I think it only groups things that drop right on top of each other. Ooh, and super sweet. Now, give me your wood. And probably give me some saplings as well, that'd be awesome. Yeah, I just want some light. Come on. Apparently these are fairly rare, these saplings that drop from these. So the chances of me getting one aren't that good. This will make things a bit quicker. This is part of the reason why the warm-up is on, so that it does take just a few seconds for you to actually get home. So that you can't use it to go, oh, I'm about to get killed, and then kind of bail out on it. So all those force logs I have, I'm going to throw in here. Yep, so got plenty of force to do it. Green backpack. Definitely takes me a little while to get used to the color coding of it. So hopefully if I come up here now, there should be a stack of... Zombie was the last thing from my mind when I started that sentence. Okay, come back for some more of that later. For now... Which wood goes in there too, does it? Great. I don't think there's anything that actually uses witchwood logs. I hope 40's enough. I've got my shovel now so I can break that dirt quick smart. Cobble. Beautiful. Okay, first floor done. Let's grab a stack of these. Obviously there is going to be a need for more of these. The other thing I'm thinking that I'm not entirely convinced I want to go for, I was thinking of going full block slab to the top of this to make it look a bit like... I've blanked on what they're called. But they are the parts that go at the top of a castle. Or top of a castle wall. Yeah, I can't for the life of me think of what they're called right now. But let's knock a bunch of this away. I've got to be quite careful with this, because netherrack is really easy to knock out, and depending on where I knock it out, could be difficult to replace. But this isn't going too bad so far. And from this point forward, at least I'll be able to use my shovel to do it. Nope, maybe not. Spoke too soon. Pick all this stuff up later. Smushing it good. Now, where is my new force shovel? I don't think I've used this on anything before, actually. Oh no. Yeah, I definitely did not have a sufficient amount for the task at hand. That stinks. Well, it's okay. I happen to know where I can find more of it. So I will just do a quick little duck around. Is everything good? Is everything good? Yes, perfect. Time to go get some more wood. In a most painful process. There might even be some saplings over here now that I think about it. Come on. Saplings or wood? Or neither. Prepare to be lumber axed. A little tree and a big tree. Yeah, hopefully this big tree's got more than 10 logs in it. Where is my spell book? Ah, so you knew there was more logs in there. So how many did I get? It won't tell me, once again. I think I must be like right on the edge of a witchwood forest biome or something like that, because that's quite a lot more than I thought there would be. This is a pretty good chance too to see what my setup looks like. Yeah, definitely need something darker at the top to make it. I have an idea, not sure if it's going to work. Might go for a block out and then up, and then have a hole at the center. Maybe even surrounded with glowstone blocks or something like that. Because yeah, it definitely needs something. Because it's not dark enough the way that it is. Oh. Yeah, I didn't think that through. Did not think about how I was going to get out of that. Okay, straight back in the backpack. Now to dig away the dirt. Excellent. So we have another floor done, complete to my satisfaction. That's good. $50 hay. Other one we want blue. Yep, blue diggers. Throw that shovel on the ground for a second. What am I going to do with this stuff? Cobblestone on the floor, that's good. Continue to cook. And unlike before where I could run out of power, I've gone through a lot of power. I've gone through 23,000 power. Still cooking though. Still cooking, still doubling. We want 1, 2, 3. No, we want 1 extra. One extra, that's going to be good now. Excellent, because that's going to give me enough for a 1, 2, 3 wide by 2 high window, and then a bit of a rim around it. So that's going to be just great. It takes a lot of witchwood though to make one of these things. Definitely going to have to go witchwood tree hunting. Put my green backpack back out. So 24 witchwood logs isn't too bad. Once I knock that last bit of window out too, this is going to be just fine. Which I might actually do as soon as I can. before I do anything else, because we're pretty much coming up now to the 30-minute mark. Don't want this recording to go for much longer, so we got and I was having a think about what I said before about where I was going to put the neutral nexus. Obviously I haven't left enough room here for this one to be the neutral nexus. So what I've decided, because you can make batteries and you can store power in the batteries and then transfer the battery power, if I need for this crafting altar here to have neutral power, I'm just going to put it in a battery. I think in the long run that will be much easier to manage. And I'm all about easier to manage. So yeah, all about easier to manage, so that's what I'm going to go with. Now that I have that, let's obviously run out of here. Do a quick lap around. Make sure I haven't dropped too much stuff all over the place. Don't want to make too big a mess. And then I'm going to have a look from over here and see what it looks like. Ooh, that could be 5 minutes. Duh, I might have lost some stuff. Yeah. So anything that did come out of here I've now lost, which is a bummer. And something that I will... something that I will have to manage better in the future. Yeah, it probably needs a little bit more of something in the corners as well. But if we put a nice... stairs... But yeah, if we put a nice dark roof on that, with some glowstone around the top and maybe around the edges to really light it up, yeah, I think I like where that's going. Awesome. So thank you very much for watching. I'm probably going to do a bit more stuff off camera like I typically do on the server, but I will see you guys in the next episode. Until then, thanks so much for watching and thanks for supporting. Astocky out.